Are you someone who is really trying to figure out why it is that you cannot remember your dreams? It's a really interesting phenomenon, and I've worked with a lot of people who really seem to have a genuine desire to remember their dreams, and yet, even when they try, they can't do it. And that's what this video is all about. My name is Kezia Vida, and this is my channel all about dream work and helping you to create a dream practice that is empowering, liberatory, and truly transformative in your life. So, what are the two main reasons that people do not remember their dreams? Well, like I said, a lot of people have the desire to remember their dreams, and they might even put a little intention or energy toward it. And we all know that the more you put energy and intention towards something, the more likely it is that it's going to happen. But there is a caveat to that. The main reasons that people don't remember their dreams is because there is a part of them that doesn't really want to. And I know that might sound confusing, like if you're watching this video, obviously you want to remember your dreams, right? There's a part of you that really wants to. But we all know that sometimes we can be conflicted inside, and there very well may be a part of you, whether it's conscious or subconscious, that doesn't really want to remember your dreams. And I'm here to tell you there's a lot of reasons why there might be a part of you that doesn't want to think about what your dreams are trying to bring you into contact with. Why? Because dreams 9 times out of 10 are bringing us into contact with aspects of ourselves, of our experience, of our projections, of the way we see the world that we on some level are trying to avoid, suppress, or deny. So there's going to be a lot of internal resistance to being present with the material in your dreams. Now, I know all of you have probably had dreams that you've woken up for that you wish you could forget. Of reasons why we would maybe want to be avoiding the things that come up in our dreams. And I think this can happen in kind of insidious ways. For example, maybe you have a ritual of drinking alcohol or smoking weed or doing other kinds of drugs or things like that to help you sleep. Well, in some ways they might be helping you sleep and helping you calm down, but they're also helping you check out, right? And that's one of the ways that we sort of subconsciously say to our dreams or our inner life, right? The parts of us that we don't really want to look at, I don't really want to look at you, right? I want to avoid you. I want to put you to the side. Another word for all of this, right, is shadow work. In so many ways, our dreams are about shadow work, about bringing us into consciousness, bringing us into contact, making us or putting us into presence with the things that we would rather avoid, suppress, and deny. And we all know that even though we might be avoiding it on a conscious level, it is still playing out and having effect on our lives. So again, there is that part of you, and I know there's that part of you because you're watching this video right now, that wants to know, that wants to be aware, that wants to expand your consciousness. And if you are having trouble remembering your dreams, that's the part of you that you want to really strengthen. And just opening yourself up and recognizing, hey, dreams, I know you might put me into things that I don't want to look at or that are difficult for me to look at or challenging for me to look at, but I'm ready for that challenge. I am ready to be open to what I don't see. I am ready to change my mind about the way things are. And that is another deep invitation that our dreams are often bringing us to that we can often be a little bit resistant to. So again, anything that you can do to speak to the part of you that maybe has some resistance to looking at these things, these shadow aspects, and saying to that shadow, that part that's resistant or scared or just doesn't feel ready, hey, there's a part of me that is ready. There's a part of me that wants to grow. There's a part of me that wants to see things in a new light, and I'm ready to do that, and I'm ready to be a little bit uncomfortable in order to do that. And if you really put yourself into that state, I promise you your dreams are going to come right to you and bring you what you need. And something I really want to have everybody keep in mind, because often when we talk about shadow work, we assume that what we're going to find is something negative, right? The thing that we're suppressing or avoiding or denying is something secretly bad about us or something that we really wish we didn't have an aspect of our personality. But I'm here to tell you, and it's something I've noticed over and over when I work with people in their dreams, a lot of times the thing that we're suppressing, avoiding, or denying is the thing that brings us joy, is the thing that brings us happiness, is the things that make us laugh and we find beautiful and creative and inspiring. These can be the things that are in our shadow. These can be the things that we are not letting ourselves see. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I think one of the biggest things is when we're in our joy, we're in a really vulnerable place, right? Our heart is open and we are ready to receive. And that can be a difficult place to be in, especially if you've been in that place in the past and you were hurt. So again, it's all to say, it's not all necessarily bad stuff that's in that shadow place or that place that you don't know. And just letting yourself be open and willing to look at things in a new way will really open up that part of you that maybe is resistant to understanding and remembering your dreams. Now, the second really big reason that people don't remember their dreams is that they do remember their dreams, but they don't think they're good enough dreams, or they don't think they're valid dreams, or they maybe the dreams that they're remembering just don't fit into the category that they had in mind about what their dreams are supposed to be like. I can't tell you how many times people have told me, well, I had a dream last night and a bunch of stuff happened, but then I forgot the rest of it, so basically I forgot the rest of it, right? When we don't feel like we have the dream that we were looking for, or we don't get the answer we wanted, or in some way our dream does not resonate with what we thought our dreams were going to be like, we tend to just throw them away, and we're like, I'm not remembering anything, nothing counts, I'm not remembering anything. And so many times I'll work with clients and they'll call me and they'll be like, I didn't have any dream, and I'll be like, okay, well, was there anything at all? And they're like, well, there was this one thing, and then they go on and we have a whole hour-long conversation about this 2 or 3 sentences that they remembered. So a really important key to remembering your dreams is accepting your dreams as they are. And I really invite you on this practice. In a way, it's really about accepting your inner self as it is, right? Not as you would like it to be, not as you think it should be, not as you were told it was supposed to be, right? But really just taking whatever the dream is bringing you and using it really valuing it and using it as an internal practice for you to understand what it's really like to accept every aspect of who you are with, joy, with gratitude, and really with a sense of honor and respect. Even if it's something that you maybe aren't proud of, right? It's still a part of who you are, and that in itself is precious and sacred. And if you can make space for that part of yourself, whatever it is that the dream might be shining a light on, that in itself is an act of grace and an act of love, and that itself is going to start the process of change. So it's really an act of power, to take whatever dream that comes and see it as sacred and honor it for what it is. And it's really saying to your inner self and whatever is inside of you, I love you, I respect you, and I'm going to make space for you in my life. And really, overall, that's one of the biggest messages I want to bring to you in this video. If you commit to remembering your dreams and you develop a dream practice, you are really on a path of connecting and building a relationship with the deepest parts of yourself that you maybe have suppressed, avoided, denied in so many ways for so long. And that in itself is such a sacred, beautiful, and courageous journey. And I really hope and desire that you have just a really beautiful experience doing that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please check out my website below. I have some really cool dream journal tips. Of course, there's a lot of other great practical tips that I could give you about how to remember your dreams. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But this is really more that philosophy part. Why can't I remember my dreams? Well, I think it's about our attitude and our relationship towards them. So again, opening yourself up to what you might not want to see, and whatever comes, respecting it for what it is going to transform your dream practice in no time. Thanks so much, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button after you watch. Bye!